Hello, my name is Lacey and I'm your English teacher for today. Welcome back to the Eigo Love YouTube channel. Today, we are going to be discussing the English articles a, an, the, and no article. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with a and an. So a, or often pronounced as a, is used for the consonant sounds, d, t, k, etc. And an is used for vowel sounds, a, e, o, u, etc. So, for example, a cat, a pen, an apple, an orange. And they're countable because you can say 1 cat, 2 cats, 3 cats, etc. So we have a cat, a pen, an orange, an apple, a flower, a house, etc. And we use a or an when we're introducing something for the first time. For example, I saw a cat outside when I was walking. So I saw the cat and I'm telling you about it for the first time. Or when we're speaking about someone's job. I'm a teacher. She's a nurse. He's a firefighter. They're a doctor, etc. We also use this when we want to say one with big numbers, like 100, 1,000, 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000. And we use this when we're discussing how many times. Once a week, twice a year, 3 times a month. The, on the other hand, is specific. Both the speaker and the listener know about the topic. We use it when we're speaking about something for the second time. So the example I told you before, I saw a cat outside when I was walking. The second sentence, or the second time I talk about it, I will say, the cat I saw outside yesterday was gone, for example. A turns to the. Can I borrow the notebook on your table? This is specific. It's not a notebook, a general notebook, the notebook, that specific notebook. We also use the for superlatives. The best, the smartest, the prettiest, the tallest. This is because there can only be one. She's the best basketball player. He's the fastest runner. Miss Smith is the best teacher. The is also used for groups of society. The rich, the poor, the educated. The is also used when there is only one of something, when it's unique, or when it's something that's named, like a mountain range, a sea, oceans, rivers. So the Eiffel Tower, the Great Wall of China, the Alps, the Nile River. We also use this for plural countries, like the USA, where I'm from, or the UK. We can't forget about instruments as well. I can play the guitar. Did you know he can play the piano? I played the flute when I was in elementary school. We use this with morning, afternoon, and evenings as well. So for example, I went for a walk in the morning. I went for a walk in the afternoon. I went for a walk in the evening. However, this does not apply to night. We do not say, I went for a walk in the night. It's a little different. Now that we know a, an, and the, we have to talk about zero article when we don't use an article. We don't use an article when we are talking in general, with plural countable nouns or an uncountable noun. For example, I really like cats. I'm talking in general, and cats has an S, it's plural. I need to buy some notebooks. We can say, I bought some cake today, and I packed my luggage this morning. The reason we don't put a cake is because we have the word some. And same for luggage. Luggage is uncountable. We also don't use articles for streets, towns, cities, and specific mountains. I live in Tokyo City. I live in Cincinnati. We don't say I live in the Tokyo or I live in the Cincinnati. It's incorrect. Did you know that Mount Fuji is in Shizuoka? In this case, we do not say the Mount Fuji because it's a single specific mountain. You got it? So today we discussed the difference between a and the in zero article. I'd like to add a disclaimer that yes, even if you make a mistake, native speakers will understand. However, they will know immediately that you are not a native speaker. It stands out very much to native speakers. So this is important if you want to sound fluent. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe and watch more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!